Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your man Ronan, back with another one. Use the code Ronan10. That'll be your passport to the A-game lifestyle. Helps your vitality, strength, focus, and libido. And you already see the title of the video, so I'm going to go into it. This is dedicated to those who are immersed in the fleet in your respective branch of service. So salute to you guys for making it and getting your MOS and doing your thing. Now, I can never stress enough the importance of using the 4Ts. We're talking about time, toil, trouble, and threat. This applies especially to you in the fleet, because not only are people that you're sharing a foxhole with, but sometimes you're sharing a barracks or even a bed or whatever in there, all encompassing. You gotta be very vigilant with your space, your time, and the resources, because again, everybody that wears green is not on the same team. Some of y'all found out about that, or some of you are learning that real quick. So the thing is, I want to stress mainly, we already know about the platoon politics and whatnot, but that's something else. What I'm talking about is in Liberty time. You got to be mindful of who you spend your time with. You got to vet the guys out who you spend your 72 or 96 with, because you don't want an Article 15 or worse, dealing with an idiot who doesn't know how to respect your space and themselves. Because some get out there and they get inebriated with that truth serum, or they start being an idiot because they see some cheeks out there and don't know how to respect themselves. So again, more importantly, you got to vet out the people you roll with. If y'all can keep it cool and protect each other, because there's strength in numbers, especially out here nowadays, both home and abroad. I can never stress this enough. Now, when it comes down to it, you gotta be very accountable with some of the people you deal with. I know guys are gonna be in there in the enlisted clubs, and some in officers. So this pertains to both enlisted and officers, the same thing. You gotta be very mindful of the flora, or the females out there who you engage in there. They will see your rank, and many are well versed in how much you make. So again, the biggest simps I've seen in my life have been in the military, across the board. Now, you got guys who don't want to be in the barracks. Trust me, if you're smart, you will save your money while you're in the barracks. Now, if you are interested in going to the housing like BHQ or something like that, do more research. Talk to certain people, see what you're doing. And of course, if you're looking to vet the woman out for the reason why you're getting BHQ, I cannot stress that enough. There are too many guys who are tender dicks who just like, I get tired of the barracks, and they get that housing or whatnot, and they already know they got to go on leave. And I've seen it too many times to where there's some chicks who don't wait for your boat to leave. There's a guy who brought his family to the ship, and we were just sitting there getting ready to salute the pier, getting out of there, and I looked over there and I seen the same wife and his kids get in the car with another dude. So you already know for the next 6 months she's getting blew out. This is what leads to the whole Dear John letters or the strawberry videos, where you got guys, yeah, my girl sent me this video, blah blah blah, and she's over there giving him a show, and then you see some guy's nuts in his ass crawling in there and just pounding away. Look, more than anything, you gotta be careful of the barracks rats. You gotta be careful of these financial traps, because they're looking for a sucker all over the place. You always exercise, and I can't stress enough, the 10 life values. Taking care of yourself, mainly the eternal 5 for yourself. And then the 4 T's: time, toll, trouble, threat. If you got solid people in your crew, that's what you need. Now, on leave, when you go home and enjoy your time with your family and stuff like that, be very accountable about your experiences when you got people asking you questions about the military, because you can affect people's thoughts, injecting your experiences there. Understand, most times we don't explain the full story. There's always gaping plot holes in our plot lines when we talk about certain things. Now, granted, if you had a rough experience, be honest. But if you're in there just doing something because you act like you're G.I. Joe when you're really a suck butt, or you're just this piece of shit that out here capping like just a lot of these guys do online. You might want to watch yourself. Now, you're going to have guys out here who are going to do this stolen value nonsense. Now, in many ways, I get it. You got a bunch of bums out there in the streets who are doing silly stuff, but I'll get on that in the next video. But in a way, that could be displayed by guys trying to make it seem like they're doing certain things in the service when they're not. Hold accountability to your reputation. If you just had to got one, nice medal, so be it. It's one nice medal. Keep it pushing. You're doing your thing. But always have a game plan while you're in there. Okay, I got this. Do I want to enlist for another 4, 8, whatever years? If you make it a career, that's your decision. It's solely on you. But if you do like you're 4 and out, just like I did, I would encourage you guys to have a game plan for yourself. More than anything, talk to someone who will help you on the outro plan. Like, look, what's made available to me. Can my MOS translate effectively into the civilian world? If it can't, look to see on the outside of people that you know who can get you on point. Now, they do have programs where they can, give you veterans preference, which sits you kind of in the front of the line, especially this day and age. But always look to find information that'll help you on the outside or on your way out. Again, if you can help it, try not to go out there cold turkey like I did, because I had no clue what was made available to me until about a couple years after I was out the service. So the thing is, in order to make your transition out of the service easier, always, again, research. Can never stress that enough. And in closing, always be of wise counsel. Now, you grew in from a private or what have you into whatever rank you are. Take those experiences, both good, bad, and indifferent, and use them in a constructive fashion to help your fellow veterans out there, to keep them from making the mistakes you make, or teach them the ways that helped you to become a successful soldier or whatever rank you are, because you hand the baton to them. Just like out here in the streets, I would suggest, you give them something to grow on, take the baton and run with it. Encourage them to be better than you were, because we're not perfect, but again, it is on us to make sure that we encourage our peers that have ran into the same experiences or will, that they have a heads up of what they're about to face. So with that, I say much love to the A-Game family, much love to the A-Game Nation. Salute to all you fellow veterans out here doing the damn thing in the service. It's not an easy job. I know you might have a trash duty station or whatnot, but more than anything, when I close out, more importantly, that mental fortitude. Protect your peace of mind at all costs. Of course, you're going to have some trash COs or what have you. They're always going to try to put some obstacles in your way. But the thing is, if you have people you can talk to, people you can keep you solid, I can never stress that enough. So, again, salute to you guys. Keep it pushing. And looking forward to you guys be safe out there. Because, again, you got to watch out for enemies, both foreign and domestic, especially if they're wearing green. So, you already know what it is. Never allow your comfort zone to become your coffin. Semper Fi.